Hey guys, it's Shock here, and I got an NU tier battle in the RocketGameCorner.ning.com's tournament. It's against Charmander155 of YouTube. The song is going to be Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. Alright, so I'm going to lead with my Lunatone. I messed up on the name, so I'm not going to bother pronouncing it. I'm going to go for the rock polish, and I'm surprised that I am faster than him. He's going to set up his rocks. So I'm just going to begin to set up Cosmic Power, which helps because this Mega Horn isn't going to do nearly as much thanks to bulkiness. And so I'm just going to go for another Cosmic Power. And he's just going to Mega Horn me again. And at this point, I'm going to baton pass into my recently completed Flareon named Blitz, who's going to take some Stealth Rock damage. And Mega Horn isn't really going to do too much. I'm just going to go for the Dig. And he's going to go for Thrash, and it misses. He's going to switch into Lapras, which this Dig is going to do a fair amount of damage. I'm going to go for the Fire Fang next turn. Now, Flareons have great special defense. That's what I like about them. And with a +2 special defense, this Surf isn't going to hurt too much. It's going to take me down to 72. And I go for the return, and I'm like, oh my god, because it does nothing. And I'm like, fail. So, Surf is going to kill off my Flareon. I was like, I just wasted that Rock Polish and those 2 Cosmic Powers. So I'm going to go into my Gardevoir named Protector, and I'm just going to go for a Stab Psychic, in case he had predicted me and was going to go switch into Nidoking, because he probably thought I could have Thunderbolt him. So he goes into Raichu, which I'm going to switch and go into my Gastrodon named Rancor. And he's just going to go with the T-Ball, and obviously that's not going to affect me. I'm going to get all my health back with leftovers. He's going to go into Nidoking, probably not predicting the incoming Earth Power. And this Earth Power is going to one-shot that Nidoking. So he's going to go into Letho, his Meganium, and I'm going to go into my Typhlosion named Firestorm. And I'm also going to take some Stealth Rock damage. And I think he gets a crit here with Magical Leaf. Yeah, he gets a crit. And I'm like, oh my god. So he switches back into Raichu. And Raichu's going to get Fire Blasted. And I think that one hit KOs the Raichu. Yeah, I get a crit with Fire Blast on Raichu. So I guess a crit for a crit. He's going to go in his own Typhlosion. And Focus Blast isn't going to miss. And I'm like, yes. But it's not going to do... It's going to do slightly under half. A little over half. And he's going to Hidden Power, I'm guessing Ground. Because it's going to stay super effective. And I'm like, oh my god. Because they usually carry Hidden Power Grass. So I go for another Focus Blast, and it missed. And I'm like, crud. And he's just going to EQ me, which makes me think it's a mixed Typhlosion. He's got leftovers, so I'm thinking mixed attacker. So, then I go back into my Gastrodon named Rancor, knowing he can't do really too much, and then he switches back into Letho, which is going to get hit with the incoming Surf, and I think it's going to take it like a beast, which it does. So I'm going to get all my health back, leftovers, and I'm going to switch back into my Lunatone to take the incoming Body Slam. I thought it was going to be an Energy Ball, but he just Body Slam, and I get Paralyzed, so I'm like, okay. And he's going to kill me off here with Magical Leaf. So there goes my Lunatone. I go into my Regigigas called Titan. And it's max attack, max HP. And he's going to go for the Synthesis to get his HP back up, which is fine with me. Because I'm just going to Thunder Wave him here. And try to get Slow Start to wear away. I'm going to Ice Punch, because that's really the best move I've got on him, because I'm not trusting Return at the moment. Because that's the other move I got him. He's going to go for Solar Beam. And I'm going to get almost all my health back. But 1 HP. And I'm going to Ice Punch again. And it's going to do a lot more this time. And he gets Parahaxed. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to Ice Punch to get rid of Meganium. So there goes Meganium. And he goes into Minotaur, his Minotaur. And he gets the Intimidate off. Which, once Slow Start wears away, I'll just be right back at about 230 attack. He's going to EQ, which doesn't do too much. I'm going to Thunder Wave him, so now I can outrun his Tauros and have a longer chance of my Regigigas being around longer. And Slow Start finally wears away, and I go for the return, thinking it might do some, and it does nothing again. And I'm like, I need to raise the friendship on this. So, next turn I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, considering it's the best move I've got on him right now. And it does a good bit. And he does Thrash, which does a lot more than the move he used previously. So I'm just going to EQ to get rid of his Tauros. And I'm like, okay, what Pokemon is he going to go to next? He goes back into Typhlosion. And he's going to use Flamethrower. And he's going to get the Burn Hacks. And I'm just going to Thunder Wave him again. So, I take burn damage. And he gets more health back from leftovers. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake here, which I think fails to KO his Typhlosion. It does. And I think he kills me off here with Flamethrower. So I go back into my Gastronaut named Rancor, and I'm just gonna Surf for the to get rid of his Typhlosion. So I'm like, alright, so good game, Charmander. Rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check out RocketGameCorner.ning.com. Stay tuned with me as I move on to round 2 of the Rocket Game Corner tournament. So, peace, guys. Later.